Hey guys, it's Kendra. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to chat about some beauty products like skincare, body, and some makeup items that I use as multi-use products. So these are things that save me a little bit of time when I'm getting ready in the morning or also getting unready at the end of the day. But they're all products that feel like super luxe when I use them. I look forward to using them. And I also just wanted to talk about self-care as a busy mom, how to find it, and how my definition of self-care has kind of changed over the years. So I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. And today's video is also sponsored by Everyone Body Care. I'm gonna share their 3-in-1 soap later in the video, but that is a product that I've been using for a really long time for myself, but I recently started using it for the kids, and it's been game-changing for the kids. But a brand that cares a lot about what they're using in their products and also what they're not including in their products. So I'll share a little bit more about them later in the video, and you can buy the Everyone Body Care products on Amazon, so super easy, but I'll have a link down below in the description box. Okay, so for me, as far as self-care, the definition of that for me has really changed over the years. Before I had kids, self-care meant a whole evening dedicated to face masks and hair masks and painting my nails, my toes, and doing like a whole night dedicated around self-care. Then when I had the twins, you know, you get busy and you kind of forget about that stuff. It takes a back seat. And then when I had Owen, it really takes a back seat and you don't necessarily think about doing those things because you're just trying to do the bare minimum just to kind of get by, you know? And I think especially now in the time we're in right now, as far as like seasons go, we're in fall, but we're entering like the holidays where they just kind of they stack up, and we have so many more things on our calendars. You know, it's like we're going to the pumpkin patch, we want to pick apples, we want to do all these crafts, we want to do all these fun things that I love doing. You know, they're fun for the kids and all that. But I think what's important is being okay with not having to do everything. I think if we cut back a little bit with our schedules, it allows us as the mom to be a little bit more calm. And then I think that really affects our kids too, because I've noticed just even as we started homeschooling, I'm calmer now. And I think that's really affected the attitude of our girls. It just seems like we've kind of lessened the amount of stuff that we're doing. And it's just made our household a little bit more like we're all taking a deep breath now, finally. So obviously when you're adding a bunch of stuff to your plate, you know, you're busy and you can feel just tired at the end of the day, at the end of the week. You're just like, it just feels like it's never ending, and you're thinking, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta get our Halloween costumes, I gotta get whatever it is. There's always something else to be doing as moms. And I think we try to put up this front, like we have it all together, but I think a lot of us feel like, okay, this is a lot. So that's where I think that self-care as moms just needs to look a little different. Like it doesn't need to be dedicating an hour at the end of the day to giving yourself a little pamper routine. It's gonna look different for everybody, especially what it is and the amount of time you are dedicating to that. So for example, for me, self-care is literally taking a bath at the end of the day, and that's like luxury. Or honestly, just taking a shower. Taking a shower, it's like a way I get white noise. So once I put the kids to bed, sometimes they'll kind of like be talking a little bit before they go to bed. So it's like white noise. I don't hear all of that. I can just kind of unplug and just decompress. Watching a couple of YouTube videos feels like I'm taking some time just for myself, or reading a book, just laying in bed a few minutes before I typically would go to bed and open up a book. That feels very luxurious these days. And something else that I do a lot of the time now is to go outside alone. So yes, I'm outside with the kids all day long, right? But if they are down for a nap, sometimes I will leave my phone inside and I'll go outside and I'll just sit out there for like 5 minutes and just be in my own thoughts. And it just kind of helps me to, again, recharge. So I think there are tons of different ways that you can feel reinvigorated as a mom. It doesn't have to be expensive or elaborate. It can be very simple. And that's why I wanted to share some of these products with you guys, because They're all things that I look forward to using. They kind of add a little bit something extra to my morning and night routine. They feel luxurious when I'm using them, but also they save me a little bit of time too. So it's not like I have this super long evening routine at the end of the day. Obviously, I did more stuff in the past. I had just so many products back in the day. When I first started my channel, it was like, thinking back, I had so many products. But that's why I started my channel, because I just love makeup and skincare and hair care and all of that. Like I really do love all of it. But over the years, I've really tried to minimize the amount of products in our house, because the less amount of products you have, like say you're getting ready in the morning and you have 30 lipsticks, which sounds crazy to me right now, but I used to have like so many lipsticks. But when you have so many options and so many decisions to make for each step of your makeup, it takes a long time and it can be overwhelming. So when you cut down on the amount of products that you have, it just streamlines everything. You don't have to think about it, you just do it, and it's so much more enjoyable. So those are my thoughts on self-care as a mom. If you guys have some things that you do that recharge your batteries to give you a little bit more energy and life going forward, like to the next day, let me know. Leave it in the comment. It can be super simple, like I said. Whatever it is, I'm curious, and I think a lot of people would be curious to know as well. All right, let's talk about the Everyone 3-in-1 soap. So I have this citrus and mint scent in our shower. I have the lavender one in the kids' bath, because obviously we want our kids to calm down at the end of the day. I've also tried the coconut and lemon one, which smells like a tropical vacation. So if you want that type of scent, that one is really good too. I like the citrus and mint one in my shower right now because it gives me a zen experience. It smells a little minty, a little just refreshing. The ideal scent that I want in the bathroom. So I originally got these just for myself, just looking for a good body wash. And then I started using them for the kids because the idea of having 3 things in one sounded super appealing to me for bath time. So I pumped this into our bath for bubbles, and then I pumped some onto the kids' hands for them to wash their body, and then I wash their hair with this as well. So it's like a dream. If you guys have kids, you have to get this for your little ones, and it's in a pump, which is always a priority of mine, and it's really large. This will last you a very long time, and it cleanses away all bacteria without stripping your skin. It leaves your skin feeling nice and soft and hydrated. Also, no animal testing, no artificial fragrances, no dyes, no parabens, no phthalates, all things that I'm looking for in a body product, especially because you're putting that directly onto your skin, which is the largest organ on your body. So definitely suggest you guys check this out. It just works so nice. And also, it's a great shampoo. It doesn't strip your hair of any oils. It leaves it feeling very clean and refreshed again. So if you guys are looking for something to cut down on a few steps, if you like kind of a one-stop shop, highly recommend checking this out. Great for travel too. Just pump a little bit in a travel container, which is great. So this will be linked down below along with all these products, but this you can find on Amazon. And they also have a subscribe to save option if you want to save a few extra bucks for that. Now, I've been using this, I mean, most of these I've been using for years. That's why they are like my top favorites. And they're just things that have been in my bathroom for a very long time. So Derma E Anti-Wrinkle Treatment Oil. This has a lot of different vitamins in here, a lot of different types of oils. And I always have this with me when I travel because, again, you can use it for a lot of different things. My main thing I use this for is my face. If you have dry skin, especially right now, my skin has been super dry, and we just went to Mammoth. We went up north, and gosh, my skin broke out because it was just the changing of weather. But this gives you deep moisturization to your skin. And I, a lot of the time, will cleanse and then just go straight in with this if I really need a lot of moisture that day. The other thing I use this for is sometimes I'll just put some on my hands if they feel extra dry, on my body. Like if we're at the river and my skin, if I got a little sunburn on my shoulders, I'll put some on there, and it just feels like a little bit of a deeper moisturization than just like an after sun type of lotion. And you can use this on your hair. If you have some flyaways, if you just need to smooth it out a little bit, you can use this as well. But I've probably gone through 3 of these. They're just really, really great and it doesn't break me out. It just feels really great with my skin. Okay, I had to go in the shower for this one because that was where this one was along with my body wash. But this is the One Love Organics. This is called the Enzyme Cleansing Oil. This is so nice. I've tried a million cleansing oils, cleansing balms, makeup removers, and this is my favorite out of all of them because I like the smell. It smells nice and clean, kind of sweet, fruity, and it works the best for taking my makeup off. So I do 1 pump of this and I really focus on my eye makeup, getting all of that off, and whatever is left I'll bring to my skin, add some water and wash that all off. Sometimes I'll go in with this again to actually cleanse my skin because the first step is just to take your makeup off, right? And then other times I'll go in with a separate cleanser, but it really does such a good job at melting everything off. If you have a full eye makeup look going on, this will take it all off. It's very gentle. It doesn't strip your lashes. Leaves your skin feeling really moisturized. So nice. And it's made with really great ingredients too. So just my most repurchased cleansing product. Okay, since we're talking about body, this is the body lotion that I have been loving all summer long. It's the Algenist Genius Liquid Collagen Body Milk. So sometimes I'll use a body butter, but a lot of the time it just feels too rich on my skin. I like a lighter weight lotion, and as you can see, it's just like liquidy. It leaves your skin though with a little bit of a glow, and it's not meant to do that, I don't think, but whenever I apply it, my skin just kind of looks radiant. So it looks really nice, especially if it is, you know, if it's hot and I'm wearing shorts and a tank top, it just leaves my skin looking really nice. I also use this when I'm doing my self tanner. So I put some of the tanning drops in my hand, pump some of this in, and then I just apply it all over my skin and I'm good to go. So definitely love that, and you can see I've really gotten a lot of use out of that. Next, as far as like a moisturizer sunscreen goes, I like having a product that does 2-in-1 things for that, especially in the morning when I do my skincare pretty quickly in the morning now. I'm washing my face and I usually just want a moisturizer, but along with that, I want a sunscreen. So I like both of these for different reasons. This is the Dr. Zenovia. It's the Vitamin C Brightening Moisturizer, SPF 30. So this is moisturizer plus SPF. It's not a super intense moisturizer. If you want a rich cream, obviously do that and then do a separate sunscreen. But if I just want a light hydration and my sunscreen, this is just like great. Another thing I like to use is the Ilia Skin Tint. A lot of you guys recommended this to me when I first was asking about it. So this is kind of like a serum with a tint. So I feel like I get a little bit more moisture. I don't know, maybe these are kind of the same, but this gives me a tint too. And it just evens out your skin tone. So if you don't like the look of heavy foundation, you would love this. It just really kind of gets rid of any redness. And then if you have any spots that you want to correct, I'll just use concealer and you just do that. But I really do enjoy this, and it's just like a little dropper like that. The color I have is Diaz. Okay, a product that I always reach for if I have any breakouts going on is this Pi Carbon Star. This is so good. It's just like a dropper, and it kind of gives you a little bit of that carbony color to your skin. It blends in, but it's made with amazing ingredients, different oils, and botanical extracts that really detox your pores. I swear, whenever I use this, when I have a little bit of irritation going on in my skin, I slather my face in this before I go to bed, and I wake up and everything looks more calm. There's less redness, my pimples have gone down a little bit, but it's not, like a lot of times when you're using like an acne product or a pimple product, it dries everything else out, right? Like you want your pimples dry out, but you don't want the rest of your face to dry out. This somehow leaves your skin feeling moisturized, but also is treating those things at the same time. And I don't even think this is necessarily made to treat acne, but it just kind of balances everything going on. So such a good one. Next is a face mist. This, I have to have a facial mist with me everywhere I go. I have one in my purse. If I don't have one in the car, it's always like the time when I need it. I always travel with one, especially in the summer when my face feels really dry. This is the face mist by Hanua Hawaiian Skincare. I've tried so many face mist. There's a bunch that I like. I like the ingredients of this more. I was using the Fresh face mist, which I've talked a lot about, but it has fragrance in it, so I'm trying to avoid that. But this one I use to, okay, so once I cleanse, I will sometimes spray this all over to give myself a little bit more moisture. I also use this as a setting spray, so after I do my makeup, I mist it all over again, and it takes away any cakiness that your powder may have left. The other way I use this is as a like midday refresher for your makeup, because sometimes in the middle of the day my skin feels tight, or maybe your makeup feels a little splotchy. I spray this and it just makes everything look a little bit more dewy, and it's so nice. It smells really good too. When I was using it this morning, Owen asked to have some, so I was like, close your eyes, and I sprayed it on him. Okay, and the last two products are lip products. First is Sade Baron. This is the Moy Beauty Balm all over. And this is a product you can use for so many things. You can use it as a cuticle treatment on your hands if they're dry. I tend to just use this as my lip balm, and it's pretty much replaced all my lip balms. I always want this one. You know when you just have a lip balm you just grab and you always want that one? That is this. I want this in my purse. I want this downstairs, upstairs, everywhere. It's just like a chunky balm. It reminds me of our old school lip smuckers products. Not really any scent to it, but when I use this in the morning, I don't have to use pretty much any chapstick until I go to bed. Like my lips just feel very hydrated. And then the other product is by Merit, which is a newer brand to me, but I'm really liking them. I'm liking the ingredients that they use and all of that. This is their lip oil. This is technically tinted, it's a cream, but they have other tints as well. I have the taupe one too. I like this because I'm pretty low maintenance when it comes to lip products. I always do my makeup and then neglect my lips. But I like having something like this because it just is a sheer wash of gloss. It gives me no, I don't even think this one really has a tint. It's just like clear. Let's put some on. But it doesn't feel sticky. It just feels like you have like a nice lip balm on your lips. However, it pulls everything together. So if you have a full face of makeup and just nothing on your lips, sometimes it can feel a little incomplete. So I like having this in my purse because usually I do forget to do anything to my lips. So if we're like going to church in the car, I'll just quickly put this on and it just does everything that I need. And it feels like a lip balm. As I was editing, I forgot to include these two products. So these are so awesome for so many ways. The brand is Face. I have Sweaty Face and Period Face. I keep one of these usually in the shower. And what you can do with them is use them like a mask. You can use them like a moisturizer. You can use them just as a makeup primer, like whatever you want. So here's on the back. I have been using these as like a thick moisturizer. They sink into your skin super quickly. This one has hyaluronic acid, which helps keep your skin hydrated, especially when you are breaking out. You don't want your skin to be dry because then it just makes your breakouts worse. But it also has just so many great things in here. Clary Sage, which helps bacteria from spreading. And then the Sweaty Face one I love too when I'm just like rinsing off after a workout. So many awesome things in here. But I've really noticed a huge improvement when I am on my period. This just dries up all of my breakouts and it heals them so much quicker. I like to use this overnight too, and during the day. I use it like nonstop when I am having a little like hormonal breakout near my chin is usually where it is, but love both of these. So those are all the products I wanted to share with you guys. I'll have everything linked down below. Let me know if there is something in particular that you think I would really like or everybody watching would really like. Leave it in the comments for all of us, just on certain products that you always grab for, things that you repurchase, because I feel like that's very telling if you're going to buy it again. I would love to know. And that is it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me, and I will see you guys all in my next video.